hello. I know it's been a while. I still don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna be figuring it out as I go. My boyfriend got me a ring light with a tripod for my birthday last month, so first time using that. I'm hoping to hopefully get better at doing videos, and people have been asking me, so here we are. I kind of know what look I'm going for today, but as usual, I just let it do its thing. So today I guess I'm gonna be using not the glitter glue. Not the glitter glue. I'm super unorganized like usual. Urban Decay primer. That's the best one. I just use a little bit. Remember to clean your brushes, because I cleaned mine at the beginning of quarantine because I'm like, oh, I should do that. But it's been since then, so I have enough brushes that I'm like, oh, I can just keep using new and clean ones. But eventually those run out. So today I'm gonna be using my favorite palette right now, Trendy in Tokyo by BH Cosmetics. And we are gonna start with this nice purple in the corner. And I used to do my whole face first, but I haven't been wearing foundation lately because of the virus and having to wear a mask. So I've been actually doing my eyes first lately and not even wearing foundation, but we'll see where I go today. Also, my eyes are really bad and I need to get contact so that I can actually see what I'm doing in the mirror, because right now it is very blurry. I'll probably be better off using my, looking at my phone. I'm just gonna pack it out in the middle. These shadows are really nice. I like them a lot, but you do have to kind of layer them. But the colors are really nice, so once you do work them in, it's great. So I want to blend it out a little bit. And I kind of just wiggle it back and forth. Doesn't need to be perfect. Either way, I'm not worried about it being perfect right now because I'm gonna go over with another color, so I don't worry about if it's like the best for the first color. My lash line has been super angry because I started wearing lashes again every day. So that skin there is just angry, so it's not taking anything at the moment, unfortunately. I have to get used to just like talking on camera again because it's been a while, so I get nervous. Just at the fact that I'm awkward. Okay, so we got that first layer down. And then I am going to, don't wipe your brushes on your clothing. Gonna do some red. This nice red here. It looked orange for a second. I was real confused. I'm like, I know this is red. And then I'm gonna blend that into it like that. It's not quite the red I was going for. I think I'm gonna switch palettes to Makeup Revolution and use that little red in there. It's too orangey. I want more of like a, this one might come out the same, but we shall see. Yeah, it's about the same. I'm still on the search for that perfect red eyeshadow. Sugar Pill right now seems to be my best option. I have yet to try that one. If you guys have any suggestions for red eyeshadows, let me know. And I'm gonna go back in with my purple brush. Wild colors for my first look back on YouTube. Got throw a little surprise in there. I also like where my eyebrows are at right now because I'm in the process of growing them back in, and then I'm probably gonna shave them off again because that's what I do. But I have like that nice like outline there, so I have a little outline. So it's cool for just filling them in. But I love shaving them off. I love growing them back. Just being wild with it. Just do whatever you want. This one I didn't quite go far. You could see it. I didn't really go far enough out with my primer, so it's coming out kind of different shades, which is okay. So there's that part, and then I'm gonna go back in with just a plain brush. I do have a brush that I don't put any color on. I only use it for blending out. So when I have my color set down, I just go in with a plain brush, kind of blend it out. That way you don't have a harsh line, unless that's what you're going for. For this look in particular, I don't really want a harsh line, so we're gonna go in a little bit. Okay, and then gotta find my what's this called? Concealer. And I didn't wipe my fallout first. It's fine though. Normally you wanna brush out that fallout, but sometimes you forget. I'm basically only putting oh yeah, you can see where it's turned colors from the fallout, but I'm basically only putting concealer down as a base for my under eye shadow. Yep, that is all purple. It's fine, maybe I'll do some foundation over it and hide it. I haven't done foundation in a while, so we shall see. But yeah, this is turning me like corpse bride colors. Yeah, so typically, this is why you want to wipe away your fallout. I'm looking like an alien, or like Marilyn Manson in the Mechanical Animals era. It's fine though, we'll fix it later. I also like just taking a fluffy brush to kind of blend it some more. It's fine. This is the learning experience video. Trying to figure out YouTube. Because I get nervous and then I forget to do stuff like wipe away the fallout. Yeah, so after that, I'm gonna go back in with my purple. I'm gonna use a little bit smaller brush. That way I don't make like a huge mess, even though my under eyes are already purple. I'm also used to having background music. I focus better that way and it's easier for me to talk. But last time I had music in the background of an Instagram video, it got flagged and taken down. So I can't remember if I've had background music on any of my YouTube videos. I'll have to go back and look, but I just don't want that to happen. We don't want that. Going back in with my red. The inspiration lately has been 90s, early 2000s, mall goth slash Marilyn Manson slash, I guess, Living Dead doll. All kind of that aesthetic. I love it. So brows next. I always use the ABH brow pomade. I have tried the Kat Von D one before. I like it. It just dried out really quickly. I didn't get the chance to really use it all before it got to that point, which is very disappointing, but it was like nice and dark. This I usually have to go back over with eyeshadow or eyeliner. So, I mean, the Kat Von D one I like better as a product, but it didn't last. It got dry, but that might have just been me, or I might have even got just a bad one. So I try to pinch my angle brush tight so that it's nice and tiny to get those nice brow lines, but this really needs to be clean, so I'm not going to use that. There we go. Oh. So yeah, just pinch it nice and tight so you get a tight little brush. I'm just gonna go right over where my brows are supposed to be. I kind of trace the outside. I'm gonna fill it into about there, but bring that top and bottom line out a little bit more. Like that. I tend to not breathe when I'm focusing. Breathe while you do your makeup. And then I take a plain one. It was probably used for eyeshadow or something last, so it's not like completely clean, but take a plain brush and start in that middle, and you can kind of fade it with no product. If you're into faded brows. If you're not, just fill the whole thing in. And then go back in with this one, touch it up a little bit. Oh. And when I do have actual brow hair, I like to go back in with mascara and just comb the hairs, like more so in the front, and then just slick them back with the mascara. I can show you. Even though I don't really have brow hair, I might be able to get it to work on my skin. So let's see. It's tough because my eyes are so bad. So you just brush up with it in the front and go to like there, and then just comb the rest over. So you can't tell because I don't really have many brow hairs there. They're not long enough, but if you do, that's an option. I'm gonna try to get my other brow nice. If I can find my other brush. Like this one, they're just from Amazon. And then some of the brushes, like my concealer slash primer one, it's a Kat Von D one. I got for my birthday last year. But yeah, Amazon brushes work great. Cheap brushes work great. Like, you don't have to go expensive with your brushes. As long as you can do what you gotta do with it, it works. And this brow is really hard to see. just gonna go for it. Gonna go for it, and if it doesn't match, it doesn't match. We're still practicing every day, pretty much. Practicing and learning every day. So there's the second one. That is not what I wanted. That's how bad my eyes are. I grabbed the wrong brushes. The wrong ends of the brushes, too. So I'm gonna do the same thing with the mascara on this one because I already did it on that one, so might as well. And I never know if I should list the products or not too, like let you guys know what I'm using. Like on Instagram, where sometimes I'll post what I use and sometimes I don't. So I don't really know how you guys feel about that, so sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. But I think I'll do this thing where after I post a video that I'll make like an Instagram post of it and say what the details are, if that works better. My extensions look extra bad today. It's fine. Then I'm gonna go in with black. I'm just gonna use, not that. I'm just gonna use a black eyeliner, just a regular pencil one, just to go in to just get like some depth in there. So there's the top. Then the bottom. Okay, so that's that. And then, of course, I left my good lashes downstairs. You can't really see the purple much anymore. I don't really want to do foundation, so we'll just let it chill like that. I am going to do mascara, though. I use the Essence Lash Princess. Is it going to focus? It's not going to focus. It is the Sculpted Volume one. I can never remember off the top of my head. But I like it. It's cheap and it works pretty nice. And I know lots of you had mentioned the get ready with me videos. Maybe I'll make one of those tomorrow when I get ready before work. So yeah, that's that eye look. Lips, I'll probably do black or red. I think I'll do black. If it's here, not in my purse. I just rearranged all my makeup stuff. It'll work, but black will work better. I gotta have a black lipstick up here. I have black in almost every brand, I feel like. Jeffree, it was given to me, so I am gonna line my lips first. I've been really into that lately. I typically don't, but I have been really into that because, I don't know, I like changing the shape recently. So what I do is I kind of see the shadow of where my lip ends and go over that, and then you're overlining without really being able to tell they're overlined. No one ever really knows I overline my lips in person. But yeah, you can do what you want. If you want them to look that overlined, go for it. If you don't, you don't. So this is just what I do. The bottom, I don't really do the overline thingy, but and especially now that I put my lip piercings back in, I don't, just because I don't like it. And then I go right over it, over the lines. So it doesn't matter what color you use, I just go over the lines anyway. And I'm already getting more comfortable at talking on the camera. I'm always worried about being awkward, but everyone's awkward. But it's more awkward for me for the fact that I'm like alone in my apartment and it's quiet and it's hard for me to just talk when there's no one there. That's why I get nervous, but that is today's look. Yeah, let me know if you have suggestions, what you want to see, what products I used, anything. Just let me know.